What's up, guys? This is Jeff with WINBIGPICKS, and today I'll be breaking down my top 4 picks for Friday, September 19th. I got 3 in MLB and 1 in college football. But before we dive in, tap that like button, hit subscribe, helps the channel grow, and you don't want to miss out on all the plays I got lined up every day. Tough game last night in the NFL. The Dolphins, they did not roll over and die like they thought I would. Bills still won. But as for us, we end up going 1-3 on the picks from yesterday's video. Only got hit for us was Tua to throw an interception, and it took almost the whole game from do that, but he did. And then the guys that missed, Josh Allen, more than 28.5 rush yards. I guess it just wasn't in the game plan for him to run, because he only ran 4 times the entire game. And he got 25 yards to make it close, but just didn't happen. And then Matt Prater, more than 1.5 field goals made. He missed a short one early, and then there was really no chance after that because it ended up being either touchdown or punt for the Bills. And then, of course, he hits one at the end of the game just to twist the knife into us a little harder. And then lastly, Devon Achane to score a rush or reception touchdown. Now, all the other skill guys scored for Miami. Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Ollie Gordon, the other running back, stole a touchdown from him. They were inside the 10 for all 3 touchdowns, and Achane did not get any one of them. So, tough luck there, but that's the cost of doing business. That's the things that can happen. Now, before we get to today's picks, over on Betr, they're doing something new. Now, not only will they give you a free $10 just to sign up, if you use our link below and the code WINBIGPICKS, they'll give you a 100% deposit match up to $200 on your first deposit. Meaning, whatever you deposit, they'll give you the same amount on top. They were doing 50% before, now they're doing 100%. Also, not only will they give you that, they'll give you a Patrick Mahomes free pick for Sunday. All he's got to do, throw for 1 passing yard to get that. And then, as usual, if you want to send a screenshot of that first deposit over to our email address on the screen here, we'll give you a free month of our VIP picks over on Winnable. See right there, there's a VIP pick that hit last night. Shohei for more than 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. But yeah, over here on our store, all the picks we put out sent right to your phone the second we hit the post button. We still got the NFL and college season pass available. If you're only into football, you get a little discount on just getting those picks for the whole year. Every pick from tonight right through Super Bowl 60 sent right to your phone. So, on to today. First up, we're taking Garrett Crochet, more than 7.5 strikeouts. Now, I think they'll bump this up to 8 on a lot of DFS apps throughout the day, so I'd get on this now. But as you can see, for Garrett, after that tough outing in Cleveland, where he gave up a whole bunch of runs, only struck out 4, he's turned it back on. Get 10 versus the Athletics, and then 12 versus the Yankees the game after that. And with the Red Sox in danger of losing that last playoff spot, I don't think he's about to let that happen, especially not against the Rays tonight. Earlier this year, he faced them back in July, struck out 9. The Rays stats as well against lefties, striking out the 8th most on the year. The other thing with Garrett, too, is you'll notice he gets his innings in, or at least 6 innings, 9 of the last 10 games, so he'll have plenty of opportunities to strike out more than 7.5 Rays batters. And I think he gets that done for us tonight. Up next, we're going Trevor Rogers of the Orioles, over 5.5 strikeouts. You can still get this at plus money in a lot of spots. And as you can see, recently he's been on a tear with this. 4 of the last 5, 7 of the last 10, 7 out of the last 8, actually. And he's at home today up against the Yankees. His home numbers recently, 4 of the last 5 at home. He's getting this done. And the Yankees stats, with them, it's either home run or strikeout. And recently, it's been a lot of striking out. Second worst in the league when it comes to that. Almost 30% of their at-bats against lefties end in strikeouts. That's a ridiculous number. And that's why I think 5.5, that's just too low for what Rogers is doing. And I think he gets it for us tonight. And pausing real quick, reminding you guys that we're teamed up with Wanna Parlay. Big Saturday of college football action coming up. But over there, if you sign up using our link in the description below and the code WINBIGPICKS, they'll give you a 100% deposit match too. These guys, up to $250 they'll give you on your first deposit. It's one of the highest amounts you'll get on any app. And the best thing about Wanna Parlay is that the only DFS app where you can combine team picks with player picks. Things like spreads, team totals, money line, first team to score, last team to score, all sorts of stuff like that. Only DFS app where you can do that. So check it out with our link below today. Same thing applies to if you want a free month of VIP, just send a screenshot of that first deposit over to our email address. So back to the picks. And reminding you guys too, we are using Outlier for all our stats here. Forgot to mention that earlier. So if you want a free trial of that, use the link in the description below. Free 7-day trial. As you can see, they're really comprehensive with all the stuff they got here. Check them out. But we're going Bryce Elder, more than 17.5 outs. And this one's actually, it's gone down in a couple places to 17. So we're getting it at a plus money. Last night, I thought it would move in the other direction, but it's moved down. So we're getting a better deal on it. But 17.5 outs. Now, he's done this in 7 of the last 10. More importantly is what he's done on the road for the entire year. 9 out of 12. And he's only gotten stronger lately, going for at least 20 outs in his last 4 road starts, easily clearing this. Now, him and the Braves are up against the Tigers today, and their numbers against righties lately, batting average, 7th worst on the entire year. On base percentage, same thing too. And they're striking out a ton. No, that's batting average as well. It's even worse the last 30 days. 4th worst in the league. It's a wonder their record is as good as it is with their numbers against righties, when most pitchers in the league are righties. So I'm not sure why this line got bumped down in some spots. I didn't see any information on him being injured or them limiting his innings or anything. Like I said, he's only gotten stronger. Maybe people just feel there's been a lot of money put on the Tigers to do well for him not to do as good, just because the Tigers' record is so good. So either way, we like him to get 6 innings here. So over 17.5 outs, we are taking it. And last up, over in college football, one of 2 games going on tonight. Iowa at Rutgers, and we're taking Rutgers kicker Jay Patel over 5.5 kicking points. Now, this year, he's hit this in all, that's 2024. This year, he's hit this in all 3 games. And last year as well, finished up strong, hitting this in the last 7 straight. 2024 in the year 10 out of 13 games. And they are at home tonight, where, as you can see, at home, still phenomenal. 8 out of 10 last 6 home games in a row. He has hit this one. Now, they're up against Iowa. Iowa, they always got a tough defense, which is why this is still probably only at 5.5. Or really, they can't justify moving it up to 6 or 6.5 just yet. They may do that later. It's probably going to get bumped up to 6 because it is one of the more popular picks I checked on Prizepicks. So get on it now while it's 5.5. But yeah, Iowa, tougher defense, could cause the Rutgers offense to stall out. And the total for this one, 45.5, so not particularly high scoring. But the spread is only 2.5. So it should be competitive throughout. So whether it's 2 field goals or 3 extra points in a field goal, or hell, even 6 extra points. If the game goes off the rails, really, we think Jay Patel here gets it done for us tonight. And just to show you guys a bet I've already locked in over on Betr, locked this one in late last night. That's when you can really take advantage of where they set the lines before they move. As you can see, I got Garrett Crochet for 7.5. Like I said, that could get bumped up to 8 in a lot of places. Elder for the pitching outs, and then Rogers for his strikeouts as well. Used by Betr Buck, so it's a slightly less payout, but I still think they're all gonna hit anyway. So trying to 4x our free money there. And if you want to keep track of all the bets we've ever placed in the past year or so on the apps, that Pickett tracks them on. They track them with most. They're not integrated with all of them, but it is a lot of them. You can try it out for yourself. You can look us up. We're at Carpsy151 over there. As you can see, up 251 units all time, up in all the sports. And Pickett right now, they'll give you free money just to download their app. You just got to use our link below, the code WINBIGPICKS, and then you just sync up any DFS app or sportsbook. They'll give you $3 right to your Venmo or PayPal, and there's a chance that $3 could be $100. So there's really nothing to lose. It is free money to download a free app. Check them out. It's Pickett, spelled Pikkit. So that will do it for us today. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe. I'll be releasing some VIP picks throughout the day, and I'm already looking at a big day of college football action tomorrow. We're on an 8-2 run the last 3 Saturdays. You won't want to miss it. So let's green out tonight, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Later.